How's it, everyone? I'm here with probably Hawaii's best roaster, most well-known roaster, multiple-time national finalist, and Hawaiʻi roasting regional champion. Needs no introduction, but we're gonna do it anyway. So this is owner of White Nene Coffee Roasters, Marc Kove.
How's it? Hi.
Marc, nice seeing you again, bro.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. How's everything since we last spoke? We were talking about you sleeping in a van. So what was that all about?
So early last year, we bought a 1980 Vanagon, and it's been like a year process of getting it up and running, getting it mechanically sound, doing auto body work, and we shipped it to Oahu to get some mechanical work done.
Yeah.
I went to pick it up, but Young's brother didn't ship it out until the next day, so I had to sleep in it. But it was actually really comfortable. So
Really?
Yeah. It was a great.
And cheaper than a hotel room on Oahu.
Oh yeah, I wasn't
know?
gonna pay like $300 sleep, but just to sleep like a few hours. Yeah.
But you finally christened it. You had a debut. You had an event, right? And
we did an event with Cisco at the Four Seasons in December, and that went really well. It was kind of scrambled to get everything up and running, but 5-day event with 400 people, and everyone loved the coffee. Had a great team to serve coffee, and I really wanted to challenge myself to do it, even though it was such short notice. But everything turned out okay.
Yeah, and the team's growing too. And
right now there's 4 of us.
Yeah,
I have 3 employees.
Earlier today, we were at Delvin's farm, Cloud Rest, and how I found out about White Nene was through your coffee and partnership with Delvin. Can you kind of talk about like that, how you find partners like Delvin and like the roaster grower relationship, things like that?
I really think I hit the jackpot with how I connected with Delvin, because how I found him was just random Googling. I was like, Ka'u coffee farmer. And you know what? This farmer looks okay, so I'm going to contact him. And it was Delvin. It's funny because I never heard of Delvin. I knew that I loved Ka'u coffee, and I knew that I wanted to showcase Ka'u coffee. I think Ka'u doesn't get the recognition that it deserves. So I wanted to source from some farmer, and I was going to source from anyone. And I just luckily found Delvin. And he was a young, enthusiastic guy, really wanting to try anything, and same as me. And I sourced some as just his wash coffee, and it tasted great. And then we started we should try some of this. I heard that you could ferment your coffee with champagne yeast, and he was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. So it's been an awesome journey, kind of growing with him. And I think 2025 is going to be the year that we source as many coffee as we can from Delvin. So I am excited. Yeah.
Speaking of that, in terms of sourcing, are you sourcing, expanding your range of other types of varieties or different parts of either in Hawaii or, outside in other growing regions?
I'm always willing to try new things, but I like to also keep our circle small and focus on the farmer that we have relationship with. I always see keep going deep in our relationship versus just spreading out very wide. But we're always open to trying from new farmers. But for the most part, we just work with about 5 or 6 farmers. But this year, I think we're probably adding 2 more farmers. Right here on this corner, kind of our non-Hawaiian coffee that we have. We source most of these coffee from Royal, based in Oakland, and we get a shipment every 4 months. And currently we have Guatemala, Peru, Colombia, and Honduras. And these are mostly for our wholesale accounts that we roast for. And then everything else in the bins are the Hawaiian coffee. We currently have coffee from 5 farmers, including some here. Those are also Hawaiian in that corner, Kona. The most coffee that we have is from Delvin. And then we got a lot of Kraig stuff, Geisha, SL, and then Franck, Carisey, Red Bourbon, and then we got Delvin's Wine Natural here.
Wow. I know the friendly rivalry between Kraig and Franck.
Yeah. It's cool to see 2 first place winner last year. I mean, even
quarter point.
The more,
quarter point,
the better. So
you got to be an award-winning grower to work with this guy right here. So
no. I don't think that's how it works. But I do appreciate like Franck and Kraig and
Yeah,
Delvin. They
all
all
their-
like always like keeping like stuff on the side for me.
And it's cool seeing that hard work
yeah,
being rewarded.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, going back to like what you do best, the roasting side. How's roasting been since last talked to you in I think like Chicago?
I pretty much live in the roastery.
This is your home.
Yeah. You guys go home. I just like roll out my bed and sleep here.
Yeah.
It has grown so much on the wholesale front, and not just the wholesale front, but even like our trailer and our business has been serving so much coffee. We currently do about kind of average around 500 to 600 pounds a week. This roaster is a 6-pounder, so that's about 100 batch a week, and that's almost 3 full days of roasting. I say 3.5. So it is exhausting. It becomes very repetitive, and I find myself like in this season kind of getting a little bit, my love for roasting is getting a little stale, but that's why I'm excited for the coming season with our new roaster, with us hoping to expand. Just trying to like bring back that excitement of roasting, and roasting on a new equipment, doing conventional roasting, expanding into a new space. So I'm really excited.
Yeah. So anything else really cool coming up in 2025 that you can share, or
locking in a bigger roaster and doing more like catering event? I would say hoping to find a brick and mortar. Yeah. I'm not sure how it's going to look like, but the dream would be to have the roastery with the cafe, so that people could be able to experience and see roasting in action. And also, hopefully, like if we have a designated roasting space, we could use that for like community cuppings, educational stuff, just stuff for the community.
Yeah, huge following obviously here locally. On Hawaii Island, big island, but where can folks find your coffee on like different islands or?
So right now, let's see. On Maui, Ignition Coffee, they sometimes use our coffee on espresso, but they also do wholesale retail as well. And then Oahu, we currently roast for Better Days, Sunset Provision at the Kaimana Hotel. Sometimes we have coffee at Try, but it's been a while. But most of our wholesale accounts are here.
Oh, nice.
And on island, just easier to like just drop off locally.
Yeah.
And I think our wholesale partner, they appreciate that we're just here in Kona.
Yeah.
So there's always urgency to like get beans, and we always try to like come through for them.
Well, speaking of on Oahu, so our FedEx driver that comes to our office every day to pick up our stuff, huge fan of yours.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Carl,
Yeah.
He'll always talk about your coffee.
Okay.
In fact, I think he put an order in during the holiday season and like was buying it for his friends and everything like that. So
I thought you were talking about the FedEx driver.
Is your FedEx driver named Carl too?
His name isn't Carl, but our FedEx driver, he knows our business, and he loves our coffee. So sometimes we have stuff that gets shipped to my house, and he doesn't go to the house. He just comes by the trailer and drops it off.
I see.
And I give him like a free latte or something.
Man, if FedEx ever has a big party over here, you should be like the official supplier for coffee for FedEx.
But I appreciate the love, Carl. On Oahu.
Yeah, no, Mark, always great to see you. Hope to see you on Oahu again, but looking forward to most likely seeing you at HCA this year.
Yeah, HCA is here in Kona, so you will definitely see White Nene there.
Right on. Thanks, Mark, for the time as always.
Hey, thank you.